Hello friends, it's about 37 degrees outside and it's been raining here for several days, but at least it's not snowing, so I'm grateful for that. I like snow for just a few minutes maybe or a half hour and then I'm kind of over it. So I wasn't even going to make a video today because it's kind of a raw, damp day. As I said, it's been raining all the time, but we've got a little slack in the rain. And I thought I'd tell you what has happened to me in the last week and a half. I have my 1969 Chevrolet C10 fleet side truck that you've seen in other videos I've made of it. I don't know how many videos I've made of that truck, but it's the fleet side, the gray one. And I have traded it to a really, really good friend of mine for a 1984 Chevrolet short bed fleet side Silverado truck. This is it right here. It's a 305 automatic. It's got air conditioning that works, heat that works, defrost works, tilt. And I was kind of impressed with this truck. It's I'll show you the insides real quick. Nothing spectacular about it, but that's kind of like what I like. It's pretty much unmolested. It's even, if I can get a picture of it, even has the original AM/FM cassette radio in it. And check this out. The clock still works. So I really like that. And of course, this truck needs a new dash. I haven't seen too many Chevrolets. I had one, a 78 four-wheel drive truck, that the dash wasn't cracked, and I don't know what preserved it, but anyway, it's long gone now. But this is going to have a new dash or dash cover. They have those covers called, I think the name of them is overlay, that you can put over here. And I've been trying to catch up on YouTube videos on how to do that exactly, but anyway, I haven't got that far. I haven't had the truck but just a few days, and I haven't drove it except to put gas in it and just drive it around and see how it does. Seems to do well. And check this out. Power locks, power windows. And they both work. And the one on the passenger side even has a new power window motor in it. But if I had my druthers, I'd rather have crank windows, because you never know when these things are going to go out or if they're going to work. And most of the time when they quit, they're in the down position, right when a rainstorm or something like that's coming up where it turns off cold. So, but this is it. The door panels look really well. Both sides, I mean, they need a little bit of maybe some spray paint on them to kind of match with the dash and the seat and stuff. But I mean, they're not in bad shape to be, how old is it? 35 years old, I think. It's fixing to be here in another month or less than a month. Still has the original steering wheel. It's hard to find one of these trucks that is not, been abused really bad. Or if you do find a nice one, they're pretty high. And I think these square body trucks are going to be go up in value as time goes on. They're already getting pretty high. Some of them I check on Craigslist and eBay and stuff, just looking around. But here's my plans. I'm going to get this seat fixed. It's got a little rip right here, and I'm going to get a new brake pedal. It shows on the mileage 01, so I'm assuming that's 101. And let me see if I can. Oh yeah, here's the hood pole. Let's see what it looks like. As I said, nothing spectacular about the truck. And oh yeah, I guess I could show you the front of it. It's an 84 C10. Oh yes, and I need to replace that plastic air deflector. I think that's what they call them. I guess they're bad about running up on curbs and whatnot. Let me see if I can figure out how to open up this hood. Hopefully I can. Yeah, there we go. I'm not going to raise it up real high because there's water everywhere, but it's got the 305 in it, which is what it was born with. 50. And another thing that impressed me, it has the original jack in it still. Most of the time those are long gone. But it has a 305 automatic, as I said. AC works. And I've been looking for one of these for a long time, and this was one that my friend had. Like I said, he's drove it for a while, and it was a good truck. He's drove it all over the place with no issues, and I was real glad to get it from him. And the 69 C10 I had needed some mechanical work, and I am not a mechanic. I don't know what I am really. I'm not a body man. I'm not anything. But he can take that truck, which it needs to be, to the next level, the 69 I mean. And as I said, I was wanting one of these square body trucks. So we worked out a deal between ourselves, and luckily I got this one home, and he's happy with his and I'm happy with mine. Okay, here's another issue that I have with this truck. It's got a different tailgate on it and a different bumper. Now I have another bumper. I was wanting to put the car-like bumper, well, and some things I don't know what I'm talking about, but not a step bumper, a bumper like this one that I think I have. I haven't checked yet. It's at my friend's house, and put it on the back. Maybe do something with the tailgate and clean it up. This right here needs all cleaned up, and it needs exhaust. I'm going to put exhaust on it. But as you can see, let me see if I can put this tailgate down. This truck, I don't know if it's rolled off a hill or what, but the bed is kind of messed up right there, and I want to see if someone can fix that. Just maybe just a little bit better. As I said, it needs a new exhaust, and I got someone lined up to do that, and I need a few pieces like this. If anybody wants to donate any parts or money towards this project, I'll be happy to take it. But it's got a few dents here and there, but you know what? I haven't found any rust, and my friend that had it before me, he didn't find any rust in it either. It's just been, as I said, it's a truck, and it's been used. It's got a dent here. It's got some scratches here, a dent here, and it's got a dent right in here. I don't know if you can see that or not. As I said, it's been raining. It's hard to see. Some scrapes and whatnot, but got a little dent right here. And as I said, it's 35 years old, and to me, it's in pretty good shape compared to other things that I've had. I don't see any rust on it, and I'm pretty happy about that. Not that I mind rust that much, but I was looking for something with air conditioning, and the truck has cruise, but it's not hooked up. But it's everything pretty much that I wanted, and it was born this color, red with silver. So far my plans are this. I plan on, there's a kit. I was going to lower the truck down and get the exhaust fixed up, but at this stage I'm not sure if I'm going to run the exhaust out through here or back here, probably here, as my wife said that's where it needs to go. Right now it's running out the back, and I'm really not a big fan of running out the back, really. I used to be, but I guess my taste has changed some. As I said, lowering it down, get some different wheels and tires on it. But all this is going to take time and money, so this is not going to be a YouTube video some other people do that, it's done in 3 days or a week or whatever. I'm proud they can do that, but I'm not sitting around with bags of money everywhere. I have to work and do a little bit as I can. So maybe you might want to keep up with this and see how it goes. I apologize for the wind and for the racket. There's a truck coming down the road. But as I said, it's pretty much unmolested for the most part to be 35 years old. And hang on a minute. Okay. And I really like the truck. I was looking for one, as I said, just like this. And I was wanting one with the 4 headlights instead of the 2. Not that there's anything wrong with the 2, like on a Scottsdale or something. I would have taken that and been just tickled to death as well. But this was my dream truck pretty much as far as square bodies, is a Silverado. And I've never had one before, so I'm pretty happy about it. And as I said, my friend's happy with the 69. He's a real good mechanic and can do things with it that I'm not capable of doing. as y'all know if you watch any of my videos, I'm not real smart. And I'm real good at spending money I really don't have and spending it pretty quick, according to my wife. So, but anyway, this is it. And if you have any suggestions or anything, I'd appreciate it. I'm not sure if I'm going to have it painted or not. I thought about maybe going totally red, top and bottom, just making it red, but I'm not for sure on that yet. I'm still debating. As I said, I've got plenty of time for this. And some of y'all might notice that, well, it's rain and it's kind of hard to tell, but the truck is really, really shiny. Just look at this. Real shiny. And that is because my friend put this stuff on it. And you can see it on YouTube. I've watched several videos of it. It's, I think I'm pronouncing this right. It's Penetrol oil-based paint additive. And what you do, according to people on YouTube and stuff, and you get like a roller or a paintbrush and just paint it on, and the paint brush marks and stuff will blend in. Well, it did on some of it on this truck, but not everywhere. And so I'm probably going to wind up getting some sandpaper. I think my friend suggested 1000 grit. And maybe my wife and I, or just me, I enjoy doing stuff like this, just sanding it down and making it a little bit duller. But that's one reason why I have it kind of sitting out in the weather, hoping the weather will kind of help too. But this, as you can see, it's kind of, I don't know, I just like it just a little bit duller. You know, I want it to look like it's patinaed, but not real shiny patina, if that makes any sense. Probably not. It don't to me after I said it. And I was going to paint these headlight bezels, maybe the grill. And I had a good friend at my work tell me I could take this off here, and it's real shiny under here on the grill, and it makes it look good. But I'm not, as I said, I'm still up in the air, and that's the fun part about getting something like this, is just to figure out what you would like to do and what your wife tells you you can do. Yeah, what your wife tells you can do. But anyway, it needs a few things. I'm going to get the oil changed on it. And as I said, I filled it up with gas the other night. And that's about a 2-mile drive. So I haven't really drove it except one time. And I was going to start it, but it's just dang cold out here. And I have on shorts and shoes like a big dummy. So I'm fixing to go back into the house. But I like this look right here. See how it's kind of dull red? I'd like to make the whole truck dull red and maybe repaint this tailgate. And I'm looking for a nicer piece. Not that there's anything really wrong with this, and I might can clean it up pretty good. But I think my friend might have one of these, one of my friends, and one of those air deflectors. But if you have one you'd like to donate for this project for me, I sure would be. I know I keep saying that, but I sure would be grateful for anything. Any suggestions, I'm all ears, and love to read comments. So, and this video's been longer than I ever intended it to be. So, I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you would. I sure would appreciate it. I'm always glad to see a new subscriber, which means I might get more comments and more suggestions. So, appreciate you watching the video.